Hey everybody, today is October 29th, 2017. I'm here with my daughter Grace here. You can sit over and say hi. Hi! We are going to a car wash one more time. We're doing these little bits and pieces until we get back into daily reflections and daily motivation. We'll start up again tomorrow, and tonight we will have our nightly reflections. But we just coming to have some fun because it finally got up to 52 degrees today. So what we're going to do is we're going...
Told ya!
What?
It was going to be in the 50s.
Oh, you told me it's going to be 50s? Anyway, a lot of what we're doing is making sure to, every day for motivation, making sure you have, doing different things with your kids and everything else. Right now, I'm going to switch the camera around, and we're going to go through a different type of car wash. I know it sounds kind of interesting. And, so anyway, we're going to go, and I got my daughter with me today. And it says to go on in. Here we go. We're going to raise the camera up a little bit so it doesn't have that thing on it. There we are. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day today. So as we go through the car wash, we're going to talk to you a little bit. You want to do an underbelly wash to get all the salt and everything that comes out of the ground. That way, remember, metal's underneath your vehicle, so you want to make sure the salt and everything comes off. So you want an underbelly wash, undercarriage wash, some people call it. Alrighty, and we are stopping. Okay. Now the car wash begins. And we took all the signage and everything off our vehicles so that we could go. So as the car wash is going, it's a good time to talk to everybody out what your goals are for this week. What is your motivation for this week? What are your plans for this week? Are you going to be doing anything productive? Are you going for that job that you wanted? Are you going for a raise? Are you going for a promotion? Did you write up your business plan? Did you get your application written up or your resume? If you need help with your resume or applications, you're more than welcome at any time to send me an email or a message, and I will help you out with your resumes, your applications. I know probably thousands of business owners and all kinds of people from the Marine Corps to the Army to the Navy to Coast Guard. I know single moms and dads that are always looking to get a job. So anyway, what you need to do, I'll switch back over while it's doing that. So anyway, what we wanted you to know and understand is if you need help with like your resume or your application, we'd be more than welcome to help. You know, a lot of times people think I don't have any time in the day. Right now, when I'm in this car wash, is a lot of times when I read a book. Okay, right now I'm with my daughter and she's listening to what I'm saying. Sorry, I got my rear view mirror kind of in the way a little bit. Anyway, a lot of times what I do is I read a book while I'm in here because I read 11, actually, myself personally, I probably read about 4 chapters a day of a good book. But you got to understand, you've got to do things that make yourself productive. You got to do things that make yourself better than who you were yesterday. Don't worry so much about the past. There's so many people out there, they're so negative. They find little bits and pieces of things to do that actually they want to insult people, hurt people. But there's a very good thing. Ask yourself, is what you're saying have any meaning or merit behind it? Is what you're saying, is there any backing to it? Is what you're saying going to hurt somebody? Is what you're saying truthful? Okay, so when you're going out there for a job and you're going out there to do better by others, or going to get the sale, or you want to go and do more, or you want to volunteer, there's a lot of things we need to look out for. And one of which is, am I doing things just so I can say things? Am I purposely trying to pick a fight with somebody? Am I purposely trying to say negative, obstructing things so that you got so much hate in your heart, or you got so much meanness inside you want to take it on other people? What you got to do is you've got to change those attitudes, and you need to put it towards something positive. All right, we're going to go back over here to the car wash part.
It was a waterfall, guys.
It was a waterfall. So basically, be kind to people. Go out there and improve yourself for yourself. Don't try to benefit off others by kicking them when they're down. You know, one of the worst things you can ever do is try to insult people when they have nothing. There's so many people out there, they're bottom feeders. And what a bottom feeder is, it means when the person's on top, they want all the scraps. When the person's on the bottom, they try to get popular themselves by saying, see, I told you all about that person. You know, and the problem is nobody knows the full story. Nobody knows the full truth. I've had people comment on some of my videos or pictures before because they saw the actual front photo of the video And they said some pretty mean things about it. Not even knowing what was in the video, then all of a sudden they turn it on, it turns out it was a pretty good video. And then they call me up and apologize, or they call me up and say something. The reason why is it's what you interpret in the beginning. Always remember, first impressions are everything. Always remember that you need to see the full story. You got to get the whole thing, all right? You need to make your life better every single day. The question is, how are you making your life better? Now, here are some examples. In the morning, small victories are what do it. Now, this doesn't come from me, but it comes from a book. But small victories mean everything. Make your bed in the morning. Doesn't matter where you're at in the world. Make your bed in the morning. After you get done making your bed, do some workouts. Maybe do some push-ups or sit-ups, or maybe just walk in place for 5 or 10 minutes. After you do that, get some breakfast in your system. Go brush your teeth. Get your shower. Put on some clean clothes. Start the day fresh, okay? Start the day for thanking those that you need to be thankful for, and be honest with yourself. And then go out there, kick butt, take names, and let nobody else steal your thunder. Now, are there going to always be negative people? Yep, you can always find new people. There's so many people in the world. In the United States alone, there's over 360 million people. We got, what, 6 billion people on the planet? Between 4 and 6 billion people on the planet. And we're worried about what 1 or 2 people think or say. I promise you this, in your lifetime, we can't meet everybody. We can't see everybody. We're never even going to know who everybody is. But what we can do is we can raise each other up. Oops, here comes the fans. And when we raise each other up, maybe then, just then, when we're on top, we have people to dance with, party with. See, being on top by yourself isn't worth it. Being on top with your friends and family and new people and old people and having a good time because everybody's different, that's what makes life amazing. Alright, so now we're coming back out in the sunshine after the car wash. It's the car wash. Woo, woo. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Person behind me is like, what are they doing? All right, everybody. So, let me go ahead and do this one more time. So anyway, from Gracie and I, we will talk to everybody later. We're just having a little bit of fun this week from Pumpkin Patch. Just doing some bits and pieces of things, showing everybody what's fun. Car washes are fun. I like to go through it every once in a while and clean up. You know, when I start my Mondays off, which Sunday is actually the first of the week, but Mondays when we first go to work and everything else, you know, I like to have a nice clean shave. I like to make sure my Jeep's all nice and cleaned up. I like for my daughter to know that I love her and I'm proud of her. You know, I say my prayers in the morning. I read my books. And then I go out there, and when I have positive people, it's uplifting. When there's negative people, I try to be positive to them. But the whole point is this. It all comes down to you. You are in control. If you let somebody else take that control, then you're guilty of letting them take that control. Always let your friends and family know you love them. Always let your kids know you're proud of them. Always live life to the fullest, okay? Don't sit there and wish for better days. Make those better days today. My name's Jeffrey Jansen. This is my daughter, Gracie. We will talk to everybody later, and you have a blessed day. Talk to everybody later. See ya.